Welcome back to the channel. I'm Zach.
I'm Crew.
This is NXL, and today we are bringing you another absolutely banging trophy list review. Today we are taking a damn good look at my friend Goopter's big ass trophy list.
It is one big ass.
Miss Goose. Today we are looking at my good friend Goopter's trophy list, and oh, there's some bangers on here.
There are absolute belters. So let's go.
So let's take a look at Goopter's profile. The avatar, we all recognize that avatar. It is Ratchet & Clank, one of PlayStation's most beloved mascots.
Oh, yes.
Everyone loves a bit of Ratchet, right?
Yeah, so cute.
He is. And his tagline there is, trophy hunting is a job in itself. And I can concur.
Yes.
You barely trophy hunt, and it's a full-time job for you, isn't it?
It really is.
And of course, he is from sunny Britain.
Soggy Britain. It's pronounced Britain.
So he is level 461, which is slightly higher than me. Which makes sense, though. He's a better gamer than I am. To be fair, most people are. He has 7,522 trophies, 147 platinums, 710 goldies, 1,689 silvos, and 4,976 bronzes. Not a bad little haul, is it?
No, it's pretty balanced as well.
It is very much a good trophy list in terms of the quantity of each trophy. Not a grubby hound.
No.
Unlike me, who is a complete Rattleacre whore. 195 games played, 109 completed, which means just over 50% of all the games Goopter has played, he has 100%ed, but his completion percentage is an incredible 85.89%, which is just...
That is sexy.
That really is. I have wood, and at my age, I don't get erections very often.
It's true.
Yeah, be honoured and privileged there. 1,339 unearned trophies, which is about half of what I've got, so I like that. That's a good number of unearned trophies. 1.91 trophies per day, which for a man as busy as Goopter, he's a very busy man, family man, working, busy. Not enough hours in the day to trophy hunt, and yet somehow he still manages an incredible. So let's look at his rarest trophies, and we have a nice range here. For once, we have 3 different games represented in the ultra rare little cabinet.
We've got some tennis.
We do have some tennis, some Street Fighter 4, which is...
Yeah. And then some Batman Arkham Origins.
Arkham Origins, that's an ultra rare plaque. And do you know what? Overhated game. We were trying to organise a group to do the online stuff so that we could all plat it. Unfortunately, the servers have officially gone down now, and you can no longer just push your way in, so it is unobtainable, which is a real shame, because I think Arkham games are so good. That universe is so special to gamers and Batman fans, of course, that it should never have been possible to be unobtainable. Anyway, only 20 ultra rares, 164 very rares, 810 rares, so not many, but I'm well aware that the quality of games on this list is what matters.
Yeah.
Okay, and some of the difficulties here are going to impress everybody. And it goes to show that ultra rare doesn't mean difficult. Ultra rare usually means grindy, in my experience, or online. And there's a great video on our channel about ultra rares and the value of them, which you should check out if you haven't already. Link up here. Okay,
so let's look at these trophy milestones then, shall we?
Oh, yes.
So we've got Killzone 3. Go down and stay down, 500th trophy, 500th. And got Heavy Rain as his first platinum.
These don't have timestamps.
No.
What's going on there? I would imagine they're both PS3 games. Was there an issue with that, or did you just cheat them? Maybe you did. Are you naughty? Are you very, very naughty? No, I don't think he is. I know Goopter pretty well, and I know he's a damn good gamer, and I know he's quite committed. So I'm imagining that. I'm very interested about that. So let us know what's going on there.
Yeah.
His first trophy, though, which I find very interesting, it being above his 500th trophy, is for L.A. Noire, a game that you also love, isn't it?
I do enjoy a bit of L.A. Noire.
Now, I really liked that game, but I never went back to it, did I?
No, you didn't.
No, it was one that I enjoyed, but more because it was Rockstar, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
it's one that I'd like to go back to.
It felt familiar but different, I think, is what I liked about it. And then I got distracted with, I think, something else at the time. They do a VR version as well, you know.
Do they?
Oh. One you might be able to do. I can't do VR because it makes me seasick.
No, but I could.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay, so his 1000th trophy, Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, 30 kills.
His elite trophy is from a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, which will be the original Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
So I'd be interested to see if he's platted that, because that would be an impressive platinum.
It would.
10th platinum is Lego Batman 2, which you have my sympathies.
Well done.
The games are fun. The platinums are really,
they're grindy.
Yeah, Lego games are fun, but they are just, the grind is just mental. It's why I like Lego Movie so much, the Lego Movie video game, because it's not as grindy. It's a 12-15 hour game, which I think 12-15 hours for a Lego game is fine. It doesn't outstay its welcome. Then you play something like the Shipwalker Saga, and it's like 150 hours. And it's like, who wants to play a Lego game for 150 hours?
I don't know.
What we got next? Olympic Games London as his 1500th trophy, and then Tearaway Unfolded. I do not know Tearaway Unfolded. That'd be interesting. 20th platinum, Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. You like seeing a Lego game? I thought you'd like to take that one. No? Okay. Moving on. Sniped FIFA 18. For his 2500 trophy, Marvel Spider-Man for his 3000 trophy. His 30th platinum is Detroit Become Human, which is just a great game. It's a great game. Pretty simple plat as well. Multiple playthroughs, but a really great game. Crash Bandicoot 2 for his 3,500 trophy. It's that trophy.
Yeah, that one.
40th platinum is Trouberbrook, which I don't know much about. Do you?
No, but I've seen that recently on a couple of other trophy lists that I've been looking at.
We should check it out now.
Yeah.
And his 50th platinum was for Watch Dogs 2, which, impressive. That's grindy Ubisoft open world pain in the bum. And it's all mostly online, I think, there's loads online. I don't know, I only played the first one, I didn't like it. But kudos to you, Goopter, because you've got more commitment and determination than I do.
His 4000th trophy is for The Order 1886. You enjoyed that, didn't you?
I did. I think Victorian London with werewolves and old classic guns. Oh, it's great fun.
I'm fascinated with Victorian London.
I wish we'd had a sequel to that game. I don't know why it didn't do well. I cannot figure it out for the life of me, because it's a really fun game.
You'd still play one as well, wouldn't you?
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, yeah. If they brought out a second game, I would buy it on day one.
Yeah. The Order 1887.
Treasure Hunter, New Super Lucky's Tale is his 4,500 trophy. It Takes Two is his 75th platinum, and that is a lovely platinum.
It is.
Wonder if he did it with his kid, or whether he did it with his partner, or, let us know what you did with that one. 5,000 trophy, Cat Quest, game that's on my backlog.
Yeah?
Yeah, a couple of people have said to me, no, it's really fun, do it. His 100th platinum is Deathloop, which,
You didn't get on too well with that game.
I did not know.
No.
There were fun moments of it, but I found it more gimmicky than clever in terms of its gameplay.
Yeah, you have a difference of opinion. It believes it to be a good game, and you don't.
I mean... no, games are subjective, aren't they? You know, one man's gold is another man's poop.
Yeah.
Foreclosed was his fastest platinum. Nice to not see Slide for a change. And then his 6,000 trophy was Alan Wake, which I think he really enjoyed as well. 125th platinum was Returnal, which just great game, great platinum, very impressive.
Good horror game as well.
Yes, it is, especially if you're watching this in October. We have a video of Spooktember picks for easy horror platinums up right now, and his latest platinum was Moving Out 2.
Oh,
I don't know what Madison
nice.
is. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah,
it does.
That sounds nice and relaxing.
It does sound relaxing, doesn't it?
Yeah, and sometimes that's what you want from gaming. You don't always want to be raring and angry. Sometimes you just want to be relaxed and tranquil.
I completely agree. I think there's a bit of a misconception among more elitist members of our community that think all platinums have to be challenging or hard work. We do this as a hobby, and trophy hunting is an extension of that hobby. And I think that gaming should be varied for all of us. We should have fun platinums, funny platinums, like movies. You don't just watch one genre of movie, do you?
No, exactly.
So you mix up your gaming, and I think...
Yeah, if I'm angry, I will play Mass Effect, and I will go around shooting aliens. And if I want to be calm and collected at the moment, I am playing Maneater or The Escapist 2.
There you are.
And they're my 2
yeah.
calm and tranquil games, you know?
I think that's very healthy. That's a really good way to game.
Yeah.
I like that. So let's have a look at these games then. Number 1, A Plague Tale Innocence, a game that I talk about a lot. Andy has Requiem, extra 10 points because he's got both of them. Requiem is a game I haven't played yet, but I did buy it and is sat in my backlog. Moving on. A Way Out, nice little simple solo. And then Alan Wake.
Nice.
Alan Wake is from the same team that did Control, and
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 has just been brought out as well not long ago, and he highly recommended it, and I think it's one that I got, and then it came out on PS Plus monthly a week later. So, yeah.
Are you going to play Alan Wake 2?
I'm sure he will.
Yeah.
I'm sure he will, yeah. And then Alex Kidd in Miracle World DX. Now, this gets called a grubby. It's an interesting game because it is a very classical game, but it's a very short game. And the platinum is actually quite tricky. I mean, you have to complete the game and get all the collectibles in one playthrough. So if you miss one, you've got to do a whole new playthrough. Then you've got to do a little boss rush, which may only take 10 minutes, but is actually quite annoying.
Okay.
There's quite a lot to it. So even if it's only a 5-hour platinum, there's a lot to do in it, and I think it makes you do everything in the game. So I really enjoyed it. Great little blast of nostalgia for people of mine and Goopter's age, and yeah, very cool platinum.
Lovely.
You can also stack it as well.
Oh.
Now, this is probably the shortest Assassin's Creed stack we've seen so far, crew.
Yeah, it is.
And we've only got 3 platinums out of there, although they are arguably the 3 best games.
He's got Assassin's Creed 2, Odyssey, and Syndicate.
Which I want to say, Assassin's Creed 2 is the PS3 stack, which means it had missables and it had online.
Wow.
Hella impressive.
Yeah.
Odyssey is a great game, and the DLC is great. You should do the DLC. It's very, very good, and it's all about the history and the origins of the Isu, which I found fascinating, being an Assassin's Creed nerd, obviously.
Yeah.
Hey? And you get extra points because we're wearing merch of the game.
Yeah. And Syndicate is Victorian London, so
your jam.
obviously I'm going to love that. Oh, and then we've got a pretty grubby. Ah,
Sorry, bro.
just to
I'm so sorry, bro.
underline it.
Now, we have Arkham Asylum, Arkham City unfinished. Now, what are you missing on Arkham Asylum? I wonder which one this is. It's got to be one of the either Combat or Predator things. You haven't finished it on hard. Interesting. That's the only one you haven't got, is to finish the game on hard. Why haven't you done that? I mean, if you've done... The fact that you've done all the challenges, the Predator and the combat challenges, means that you can very easily, very clearly do that game. So,
yeah.
I mean, hella impressive trilogy of platinums. Get it.
Oh, yeah.
And then
do it.
Arkham City. What are we missing on Arkham City? I haven't played Asylum or City either. I'm just going to judge other people. So on Arkham City, you're missing the 108 medals on the original Arkham City campaigns, which does make a lot of sense.
Calendar Man.
The Calendar Man trophy, yeah, that catches a lot of people out.
You can...
And then 100% in the game,
yeah.
obviously, you can't have done if you haven't done...
But you can cheat the Calendar Man one, can't you?
You
if you change the date on your PlayStation, so that
you could on PS4. I'm not
Oh.
sure it works on PS5 because someone was telling me it buggers stuff up and not to do it. I can't remember who it was, but they're pretty smart.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I don't know if you can on PS5 because of how linked it is to online servers now. But
Right.
I might be wrong. Let me know. Can you still cheat the Arkham City Calendar Man trophy by changing the date on your PS5, or does that fuck everything up? Let me know in the comments, please, so I can get that plan, and we can also help get Goopter that platinum. So Arkham Knight is platted, very nice, great game. My 50th plat. I really like it. And I think that the Bat Tank is wonderful. I don't. People moan for 2 fucking games. We want Batmobile. We want Batmobile. We want Batmobile. They get the fucking Batmobile. Do you know what they do? Too much Batmobile. Too much Batmobile. You just can't fucking please people, can you? Fuck. Batman Arkham Origins is unfinished. I'm going to bet that's the online stuff that is not done there. It was always a nightmare even before they closed the servers. Beyond Two Souls.
Oh, nice.
That's one for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I do like a bit of Beyond Two Souls.
And Biomutant, I think he wasn't too impressed with Biomutant.
Oh.
And Bloodborne, of course. Everybody loves Bloodborne. Bloodborne is an absolute masterpiece. And, you know, I get asked a lot what my favourite PS4 exclusive game was. And a lot of people like to say Spider-Man. And a lot of people like to say God of War. And I think people expect me to say one of those 2 games.
Yeah.
I actually think Infamous Second Son is a great game. It should be in that discussion, especially as it was a very early game in the PS4 lifespan.
Yeah.
I think it really set the standard for I don't personally believe you would have God of War and Spider-Man Platinums as good as they are had it not been for Infamous Second Son. It was a really great game, really great Platinum. I then think that Bloodborne is a goddamn masterpiece.
Yeah, you do.
It's just a fucking masterpiece.
It is beautiful.
So I'm always going to go with Bloodborne as my favourite PS4 exclusive. So
beautiful graphics, beautiful story.
Beautiful
Just
everything. Beautiful combat, beautiful enemies, just beautiful difficulty level that makes a lot of sense. Bramble, the Mountain King. I don't know what that is. Broken Sword 5, The Serpent's Curse, which I believe is a click and point adventure, but a pain in the bum. I believe it's a pain in the bum. A few people have said don't bother. Yeah, a pain in the derriere. Yes.
Yeah. Bug Snacks.
One I tried to get our little nerd to play with me, and she just wasn't interested at all.
No.
So it's a shame, but...
And now she'll watch videos of people playing Bug Snacks, but she won't play it herself.
But that's how she got addicted to Minecraft.
That is true.
So, hope. There is hope. Now.
Oh, a Call of Duty graveyard.
Oh, it's bad.
Ooh, a Call of Duty graveyard.
And that is a graveyard, because I think half of those are unobtainable. But he does have the remake of Modern Warfare Platted, which is a great game, great Platinum. What are you missing on the Modern Warfare Remastered Platinum? Ooh. Wow, it's the ship training course one. Wow.
Okay.
I am surprised, I have to say. I thought you would have had that. Did you get frustrated with it and just give up? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. Call of the Sea.
4 days and an hour. Looks quite simple.
Yeah.
We have Candle, the Power of the Flame, and Castlevania, Lords of Shadow. That is hella impressive. Hella impressive. And we've got Cat Quest 1 and 2, so extra points for Cat Quest 1 and 2. Concrete Genie, he should get extra points because, he didn't buy a VR to get the DLC done, and that deserves rewards. I don't know why. Control, and that, again, from the people that made Alan Wake, is a great game. Really great game. I really enjoyed it, and Jesse's a great character, and really good Platinum. Now,
we've got Crash, and we've got Crash Bandicoot Warped,
which is 3. That's the third game for you
but he
non-Crash
hasn't
fans.
Finished the second one.
No, so he doesn't get the extra points, but he does get the nuclears for the other two. So, I mean, he still gets 20 points for the trilogy, but hella impressive, especially to Crash Bandicoot. A year and 7 months, which is obviously one he might have picked at, gone back to, I guess. Hella impressive. Hella impressive. And we don't see Crash very often, do we? We see impressive plats, but Crash is not one of them.
No. Are you going to go back and pick at Crash Bandicoot 2, or...?
Let us know in the comments. Yeah, let us know.
Oh, Cyberpunk 2077.
Nuclear, because it's the PS4 stat.
Oh.
Pure and simple. And look at when he did it. December 2021, when no one else could plat that game, he somehow managed to find a way to plat that bugged mess. So well done. And people are giving me a lot of crap about my hate of Cyberpunk. I pre-ordered it and they delayed it for a third time, and I just got really hacked off. Really hacked off. And then when it finally came out, it was an unplayable mess on PS4. So why? Yeah. Oh yeah, it works now. Great. 2.5 years later. It shouldn't take 2 years for a fucking game to work. And if you're going to defend a game on that basis, then what's wrong with you? Next one, Days Gone. Great game. Next one is Days Gone. Again, a lot of praise for this game. Not one I like, as you know. And he has Dead Space Remake. And he has Dead Space 2. Oh, no, he doesn't have Dead Space 2. Why don't you have Dead Space 2? But the Dead Space Remake is very impressive. 3 weeks to do that. Again, pretty nuclear. Death Stranding. I'm so jealous. I want to do that so much. I spoke about that in a few trophy list reviews now. Death's Door. Now, this is one he did recommend, and it was on offer at the time he recommended it. So what did I do? I bought it. Again, a few weeks later, it was a monthly game on PS Plus. So it's been sat there in my backlog. I think, oh well. At least I get it forever if I don't want to continue my PS Plus subscription.
That's true.
And then Deathloop again.
Well done, you.
Deliver Us to the Moon. That sounds fun, actually. I like the look of that. Demon's Souls.
Impressive. 2 weeks, 2 days.
Detroit Become Human again. Dishonored 2 and Death of the Outsider, but didn't do the first one. Do the first one, you get extra points. Dredge. I don't know what that is. Let's have a look. What does it look like? This is one he actually recommended to me.
Ha!
Now, this is one he recommended to me as well. Not one I bought, but one that I added to my wish list, I believe. So, Endling he's working on at the moment, as he last played it today. Fist. I love that porno. No, wait, that's not a porno. That's a game. Huh. Fist.
Forged in shadow. Torch, you dirty boy. And then we've got Far Cry 4, 5, and 6.
I'm going to give him the extra points because the Far Cry 3 is PS3, which is now unobtainable. So you get the bonus points for that.
Phobia St. Dinver Dimna Hotel.
That sounds like a pornographic horror parody.
Sounds Welsh.
I mean,
Dinfna.
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 Nah, it's not enough, is it? We got a yeah. Foreclosed. Forspoken. I think he enjoyed Forspoken. I think he found it a bit empty, but I think he enjoyed it. I'll have to check our conversations because it was one that I was really hyped at, but it got a lot of bad press when it was released. Ghost of Toshiba. Ghost Runner, which he struggled through because I think he was convinced by me to do it not long ago because I bang on about it so often, and I'm very proud it gets nuclear because I just love that game. Ghostwire Tokyo, he said, was a nightmare of collectibles. And I looked at the guide after he said about it, and my God, that is... seriously, collectible mayhem. So, God of War and God of War Ragnarok. I'm going to give you the extra. I'll give you the extra 5 points because you have done the rebooted universe, but you don't get the points for the others. And I would love to see you do the original God of War games because they are brilliant games and great fun platinums that you could very easily do. Gotham Knights is one that he recommended, and we were going to play it together, but we kind of missed each other, unfortunately. I enjoyed Gotham Knights. I played it with Plat Bro, which I found quite fun, to be honest.
Well, yeah, you do when you
play with other people. Yeah, exactly. But the platinum is very grindy, very hard work. It's not a great plat. That Grand Slam tennis he hasn't finished, but that was 2013 he was working on that.
Yeah.
So what happened there? I'm going to guess the servers are closed now, 10 years later.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Greek, Memories of Azure. Ooh, I like the sound of that. That does sound like Hades, hella impressive. Heavy Rain, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, which I talk about in our last video as well. Hitman 3, beautiful. Hitman Absolution, unfinished. Oh.
What happened there?
And why haven't you done Hitman 1 and 2 out of the reboot? Is it because they don't have platinums, or is it because of the insane amount of DLC? Or I really love Hitman. I love Hitman, especially the new ones. I think they're so much better than they ever were before. Really brilliant games. The Assassin Sandbox, just Horizon 1 and 2, extra points there, and Immortals Phoenix Rising, which he wisely avoided the DLC. Good for you. In Sound Mind, this looks interesting. What do you think this is? Do you think it's hard? Oh, it hasn't got a trophy guide, and it looks scary and creepy. It looks like an evil Doctor Who, doesn't it?
Yeah.
An evil 80s Doctor Who
in the background.
Yeah, and that's I like the look of that.
And instead of K9, he's got a cat.
Wow. I'm gonna have a good look at this. I'm gonna watch some trailers for this and watch some gameplay because that looks fun. And where are we now? We've got Infamous 2 unplatted. Infamous Second Son is platted, so well done for you there. It Takes Two, as we discussed earlier. Cow the Kangaroo, I think that's quite fun.
Yeah, I think that's a simple solo as well.
I'm not sure. It took you 4 months. Why did it take you 4 months? Let's have a look, shall we? 4 out of 10, 9 hours. Yeah, simple solo. Kena, Bridge of Spirits, and he did it in a week and a day. Very impressive. Very impressive. Now we've got Kingdom Hearts 3. Again, Kingdom Hearts Platinums are just so cool.
Yeah, I think he did the one and then was like, I'm not doing it anymore.
I don't blame him.
No, I wouldn't.
They're very long and very hard.
Yeah.
A bit like my penis. L.A. Noire platted, very impressive, and he did the DLC, which obviously shows he really enjoys that game. There is missing timestamps because I'm assuming this is a PS3 issue because I do not believe that there's a problem with his trophies at all.
No.
Lake. That looks very grubby. I will not lie to you. Why did it take you 2 weeks? Lego Batman 2, Lego City Undercover, Lego Harry Potter 1 to 4, 5 to 7. Didn't finish Indiana Jones. Why didn't you finish Indiana Jones?
So let's have a look. What hasn't he got?
Oh, it's 2.
Oh, complete Hangar 51 in under 5 minutes. And complete all story levels in quick play modes. Okay. I mean, I know that I've struggled with Lego Batman's. Is it Lego Batman 3?
Yeah, the flights, the races drove you nuts, didn't they? Because some of them are really
the races.
awkward.
The races are fine. It's I can't fly. I just can't fly in the planes.
I don't think that's your fault. I think that's the mechanics of the games. I think they're intentionally annoying.
Yeah, and it's just, I need to go to Hour, and I know exactly what I need to do. I need to go to Hour, I need to fly and get all the fly-in things there, and then that's it. That's the game done. Well, the base
But
game.
it's a pain in the bum.
But it's a pain in the bum.
Yep.
So I keep going back to it every couple of months to give it a go.
I think that's the thing with Lego games. There are often a trophy or two, aren't there, where maybe it's not like a specific trophy, but it's something contributed to a trophy, like a little mission, and it's a pain in the bum to get it done.
Yeah.
It's just.
And if I can do this, I get all the rest of the trophies that are on my list.
Yeah. It's all about that 100% completion, isn't it? To get there. Yeah. Lego Marvel Superheroes, Pirates of the Caribbean. I've got a jar of dirt. I've got a jar of dirt.
And Lego Star Wars Force Awakens. I haven't played that one.
I don't blame you.
I played the. Oh, have I? No, I haven't.
You
I
have not.
The Shitewalker Saga.
No, you haven't.
I have.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I have
I
played
should
that.
I should look at my wife's trophy list more often.
My old one, anyway.
I'm going to give you extra points as well because that's a lot of Lego plats. Yeah. That's a nice budding collection there, and I think a bit of encouragement he'll go and
Oh, yeah.
get. Yeah, so yeah, extra 10 points.
Absolutely.
Good for you, Goopter. Life is Strange, extra points for the Life is Strange collection there as well, very easily. Lovely little games, very popular. Not my thing, I haven't actually got into them, but everyone that's played them seems to love them.
Yeah.
And Little Nightmares 2 is platted, but not 1 isn't finished. Now, Peter Games will be very upset because Peter Games loves Little Nightmares, and I mean loves Little Nightmares. And if you don't know who Peter Games is, please check him out. He's a great guy and a good friend.
Link in the description.
Of course. Madison, what is this one? This one bamboozled me from his, because I recognise the name and I just don't remember it. I can't place it. So 2 out of 10, 25 hours, 3 playthroughs. And this is not telling me anything about the game, so we'll just call it a simple solo and move on. Made of Skur. What do you think of that one? Looks scary.
It looks interesting.
I think it'd give you nightmares.
Aww.
Because you're a man-eater, it's the next game. You haven't platted it yet, so Goopter's better than you.
Yeah, that's true.
He's better than me, so don't feel bad.
Yeah.
Martha is dead. Do not tell Ben Affleck.
Or Henry Cavill.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Oh, do you know, I've got that. And I plan to do that next year, 1 and 2 next year, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. So if that's boostable, give me a shout. Marvel's Avengers. Why? Why would you put yourself through that? I'm gonna give you nuclear points because it's a fucking horrible game, and it's pretty much unobtainable now, I believe, as well, because they've stopped support and closed the servers down. So
wow.
Yeah, if it's unobtainable, we give nuclear because it's an impressive platinum. You can no longer get it. You got it while it was gettable. That you deserve extra points.
Yeah, they closed the servers pretty quick though, haven't they?
That was a shit game. Fucking disaster game. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, one of my favourite games of all time. Certainly one of my favourite PS5 games, and a beautiful game. Marvel Spider-Man, well done.
Minus 20. And then Max, The Curse of Brotherhood.
I love how you so just nonchalantly, minus 20, moving on. Medieval, great game, love that game. And Metro Exodus is an impressive plat. Great game, impressive plat. Moving out, that was his most recent platinum. Should we check it out?
Yeah, let's go. I got to say it again.
There's no trophy guide, so it looks like a lot of fun. It does, doesn't it? There's some fun looking trophies in there. So kudos, well done, GG. New Super Lucky's Tale. That sounds like a dog going to a strip club. I don't know why. Near Automata, great platinum. great platinum. Olympics Games London. Oh, he's so close to the platinum, but 11 years ago. Oh no, 9 years ago since he played it, but 11 years ago since it released. Are those servers open? I doubt it. I doubt it. Overcooked 2, nice. Oxide, Room 104. Again, there's a lot of horror. A lot of horror, and horror games are impressive purely because I'm a little pussy. You can't get through them.
Yeah, Alien Isolation was a traumatic experience for you.
It was a traumatic experience for you with all the controls I threw at your head.
That's true.
Portal 2, unfinished. That's a shame. Ratchet and Clank, love it.
Yeah.
Crack in Time, unfinished. Rift Apart, beautiful game. Absolutely beautiful game. Oh.
Resident Evil 2 and 3.
We've got 2, 3, and Biohazard. Oh, Biohazard isn't platted. We've also got Returnal, though.
Yeah.
It's nuclear, in it? Isn't it nuclear? Did we give it a nuclear?
I think you did.
I
Yeah.
think I did, yeah. Because A, it's a great fucking game. B, it's an RNG nightmare. And C, it's actually hard. So it should be a nuclear, I'm sure. Rhyme. Road 96. Thought you might have a joke for that. Sega Classics, great game. And great platinum. Really great.
Yeah.
I just completely disagree with the PSNP ratings and time estimates. I think it's a little bit spicy, and I think it's a 20-hour platinum, but it's a really impressive platinum, especially for people like me and Goopter who, played the Sega.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Very
and then
nostalgic.
It is. It's hugely nostalgic.
Then you got
Sekiro.
Yeah.
Shadow of the Colossus. Again, one I get so excited about because it's just a great game. Shadow Warrior 3, that's impressive. Sifu, another impressive platinum, and Sleeping Dogs. Spirit of the North, nice and simple. Spyro Trilogy, extra points for that. Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor, extra points because you got both games.
Yeah.
Pure and simple, nice and easy. Stray, love that game, really love that game. Streets of Rage 4 is a nuclear. That is like an 8 out of 10 difficulty. It's a great game, and it's the same devs that did Shredder's Revenge, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game that I platinumed very recently, which is also a very hard platinum. But Streets of Rage 4...
And he also has.
He does. But Streets of Rage 4... I don't think you can boost it. I think what makes Shredder's Revenge doable for crack gamers like me is that you can boost it and cheese a couple of the things that are hard. Yeah. With Streets of Rage 4, I don't think you can. I think you've got to do it on your own, and I think you've got to do it legit.
Wow.
I know. So, mega kudos. And do you know what? Because it's the same developer and they're kind of the same universe, Streets of Rage 4 and Shredder's Revenge, I think you get extra points for those as well. Although we should lose points for Shredder's Revenge because we invited him to boost with us and he didn't. So, and I think if you get points for boosting with me, you lose points for not boosting with me. So minus 500 points.
Tesla grad.
The Ascent. Callisto Protocol, very nice, very nice. And then we've got 3 Dark Pictures games. We've got House of Ashes, Little Hope, and The Devil in Me, so extra points there. And of course, with him being such a horror fan, it makes sense that he's got them as well.
Yeah. The Forgotten City. You really enjoyed that, didn't you?
10 points, because I just love that game. I think this game is absolutely beautiful. If you have not seen videos of me ranting and raving about how wonderful The Forgotten City is, check out the dozen or so videos that I've released about it. It's a great game. If you haven't platted it, go plat it. It's worth it. It's absolutely wonderful. The Inner World, The Last Wind Monk. That sounds like a farting competition at a monastery.
Sounds like an Avatar Last Airbender ripoff.
About farting.
Yes.
Love it. The Night Bitch. No, Night Witch, sorry. The Night Bitch was a character. No, it's a character in Kick-Ass 2, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Night Bitch.
The Last Guardian is unfinished. That hurts because that is such a... That's a really tough platinum. Yeah? Right, you have to really understand games. You have to really understand that game. And so for him to get, it's such a shame. I'd love to see him get that platinum.
The Last of Us Part 2.
But Remastered has been left since 2016, which I don't blame because I don't like Last of Us. Don't cancel me. The Medium, I'm doing that at the moment. I think he warned me that it could be a bit of a buggy pain in the bum. The Order 1886, I really love that game. The Pathless, and we've got Walking Dead, the definitive series. Very nice. Now, here's an interesting question. That is the definitive series, right? Now, we would give extra points for someone doing all of the Walking Deads, right? So if he had done the definitive series individually, we'd give him extra points. So why doesn't he get extra points for the definitive series?
Okay, let's give him extra points.
See, I've got you, Brian. Tomb Raider unfinished. Tormented souls. That is what we are. We're parents. We're all tormented souls, aren't we?
Yeah. Tormented by our children.
Trying for the Nightmare Prince. We've got Trouberbrook, which you wanted to look at, didn't you, earlier?
Yeah.
So let's have a look at Trouberbrook. Trouberbrook here. So it's not a very rare platinum at all. It's about the same as God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah.
People like to go, oh, it's over 50%. That means it's a grubby. God of War Ragnarok's over 50%. Spider-Man's over 50%. So, you know, settle your kettle barrel.
Barrel.
I know, right? I don't know anything about Trouberbrook. I thought of it. Unbound Worlds Apart, this is a nuclear game, and he played it around the same time I did. And again, it's such a hard game. It's so hard. It is just great game, beautiful game, absolutely stunning visually. The gameplay's brilliant. It's really well made. It's just hard as, well, something very, very hard.
Granite. And then we've got the Uncharted collection.
Mm.
Got Drake's Fortune, Among Thieves, Drake's Deception, A Thief's
But
End.
Among Thieves isn't platted.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, so he doesn't get the extra points, unfortunately.
Oh.
But Until Dawn there. So, and Untold Goose Game, love that game.
Oh,
really
that is a
enjoyed it.
lovely game.
We played that together, didn't we?
Yeah.
Had a lot of fun. Watch Dogs 2, we've already talked about. What Remains of Edith Finch, you horrible people playing that game. It's a horrible game. No, very, very good game. Just some very, very
sensitive subject matter.
Yeah. This, I think it comes with a trigger warning for a reason. And now this. So now we're looking at wrestling plats. So I'm going to leave you to it.
I mean, he's got Legends of WrestleMania platted, and I don't blame him for not platting the other two because WWE games are notoriously shit.
They are. And grindy and annoying to play them. So don't blame me at all. Yakuza 6, The Song of Life, impressive. Any Yakuza plat is impressive.
Yeah.
Because I don't have any. That makes them impressive. If I don't have it, then
if you don't have it.
Exactly. I don't have it for a reason. So that was our friend Goopter's trophy list. What did you think?
That was awesome.
That was a great list.
Yeah.
What did you like the most?
Oh, the most. Well, I loved that little Lego collection that he's got going.
That was a cute little collection.
I love that he seems to try to finish his collections.
Yeah,
you know? There's only a few games on there that he hasn't actually finished, and it looks like it's because he's either got to a point where he's gone, I don't want to do this, or he's...
All the servers are down.
Yeah,
a lot of the games I think are in...
I think it's mostly servers.
I think they're unplattable.
You know? But yeah,
and like I said, he's a very busy guy. You know, he's a family man. So time to boost when you're a family man.
Yeah.
And it's so hard. It's so hard. It's why it's important to focus more on single player games. I'm lucky, really, that I have such a huge amount of boosting buddies.
Yeah.
And that you're so supportive of me playing games until stupid o'clock in the morning.
Let me go to bed first, and then you can come up. It's fine.
One thing I really liked about his list was that his games are very different to what we normally see. He's got a lot of horror games, which I think he deserves extra points for. So many of the genre platted, frankly. I think that's hella impressive to be so good at one genre, to be so committed to one genre and still play so much else. I think it's really, really cool. Really, really cool. I also feel he's got like a little bit of everything as well in his list.
Yeah.
Like he really has sort of,
a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
So I really enjoyed Goopter's list. If you want to know where he ends up on our Hall of Fame, then you will have to wait to the credits.
I'm Crew.
She's Zach.
This is ZXL. Why did you do that?
I knew I was doing it when I did it. Go again.
I'm Crew.
I'm Zach.
And this is ZXL.
Be good to each other.